Welcome to Season 11 of Adventure AI, the podcast where creativity knows no bounds in the world of Dungeons and Dragons. In this thrilling character creation episode, we dive into the heart of arcane traditions and mystical lore, crafting unique subclasses and breathing life into new adventurers. Whether you're a seasoned player or a fresh face in the realm, get ready for an exciting journey filled with inspiration and endless possibilities. Let the adventure begin.
Hey, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us.
Oh, ho, ho!
Oh, no.
Merry Christmas!
Oh, no.
Ho, 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 ho!
If that isn't the biggest spoiler. Well, I guess the name of the episode might be a spoiler in
it
of
might
itself.
be a spoiler. It might be a spoiler.
This is season 10.
No.
11. Oh, it's funny because I actually have here in my list, it says season 10. Season 11!
Because of the 11 days of Christmas.
Actually, there's a second reason why it's season 11, and I was confused, and it is because we are joined by our season 10 cast.
Yes.
Yes.
That is true.
Yes, yeah, we're all still here.
Yes.
We're all still here. We actually tried to get rid of everybody after season 10, coming into season 11, but they decided to stick around because we're all still here in the same room. It's actually... we actually haven't left. We've been in here for days.
It's starting to smell. It's getting a little bit ripe.
But
No.
we have a sanitary corner.
We
at
do
least
have a
one.
sanitary corner. It's very far away.
And a sanitary corner.
Oh, and that's the real spoiler. The
Yeah.
spoiler is for the first time ever, for the Adventure AI podcast, we are returning with characters from a previous season.
I mean, Vesper and Kale did make
that's
an
the point.
appearance
That's
in a
fair.
later one, but those weren't characters.
Those were
Those were
NPCs.
NPCs.
Stillwater
The fan
did.
favorites,
Stillwater, yeah.
Vesper and Kale.
But Stillwater came back as an NPC.
It's true. Stillwater to come back as NPC. I guess the C in NPC is technically the word character, so
Yeah.
maybe I was partially wrong, which I'm not used to being. So
No, this is new territory
this
for
is
us all.
brand new. Everybody,
Yeah,
please bear with me.
I'm so excited for the level of just what would be the word pedanticness that I get to bring to your show. I always think it just lifts it up a little bit more. Like
It's not D&D if there's at least one guy
Yeah.
who's super
you
pedantic.
got to have one guy, and that's me.
That's Ross.
That's me.
Ross is the guy. He's like, actually.
Actually.
Tyler, why don't we do introductions starting with yourself?
Yeah, so again, I'm Tyler Crump. I am the dungeon master for this season because I have to be. Even though it's 2 seasons back to back, I have to be the dungeon master because if I wasn't and I was playing, I'd have to play somebody else's character, which we couldn't do that.
Yeah. Are you going to play Santa?
Clearly
I was gonna
not.
say, Tyler, I think you're great. And you're
No.
good at what you do. You're no Santa Claus.
I'm no Santa Claus.
Maybe a Grinch.
Yeah, you're not the first person to tell me that. Although I am pretty close to a Krampus, to be
That's
fair.
true. I mean, who isn't though? I think just life beats you down enough that you become a Krampus.
There's a little Krampus in all of it.
all
Yeah,
of us,
it's like,
in all of
man,
us.
these kids, man.
And we're joined by...
Jason Conforto, reprising the role of Santa Claus. My favorite role of all time. If I could be Santa in every campaign I ever did, I would be a very jolly man
It's true.
or dwarf.
Or
elf?
No, literally dwarf in this campaign, but
Yeah, and I can't remember. Did
Yeah,
we talk
elf
about?
in,
did we talk about this in the last one? That like, maybe it was in the recap episode. That like Santa Claus in like a D&D setting, you could technically
anywhere.
make any character
Anywhere.
class fit Santa Claus in some fashion,
Oh, for sure.
except for no. I'm just kidding.
no, it all works.
It all works.
Oh, yeah.
It all works. Who would be the?
No, but he was a cleric.
But who would
a
be the?
dwarf cleric.
Who would be the warlock patron of Santa Claus?
Jesus.
You done it. We've got it. It's
All right,
Jesus.
that
All right. Also joined by.
It's your boy, Maddie Triggs,
Maddie.
back again
Thank you.
as Krampus, the halfling paladin, tiny, full of rage, ready to, lay down the beat down on some kids.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
Overseeing the naughty list.
Oh, that's right. Overseeing the
Yes.
naughty list, which we failed to do last time, but has since,
Yeah.
I guess we'll see, has since what?
Maybe we'll get it right this time.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
And we're also joined by.
By me, by Ross. Ross, I'm so excited to be here again. Like I'm like pumped. This has been, not only was this my favorite podcast, this was my favorite season of the podcast. So to be coming back and be Jolly Kindle, the seasonal reconciliation specialist again. I'm really excited for that. So.
Yes.
And I feel like this also, though, very much like plays into real life D&D of trying to get your friends together for like a session.
It's about
like,
once
it's about
a year.
About a year.
Yeah.
When our schedules finally align, which we tried to do, of course, right before the holidays, because of course that's the best time to try to get everyone together.
Of course.
And not just Jolly Kindle, the Gourd Lord himself. Jolly Kindle.
The reformed Gourd Lord, born again Christmas elf, Jolly Kindle.
Jolly Kindle. That's right.
Then that being said, this season actually is a big milestone for us here at Adventure AI because today, this season is being sponsored for the first time.
For the very first time.
Adventure AI has gotten a sponsor, and I wanted to do a little introduction for that sponsor. So the sponsor we have today is a AI. What would we call it? Like a DM? Well, it's not really Dungeon Masters only. It's a whole role playing game platform. I think that we call it that allows the users to both as a dungeon master or as players to kind of come together and have a place to create, use AI to make characters, to kind of help with your campaign. There's an assistant that's in there. And to be able to
character
play.
sheets,
character sheets,
everything that you'd need to play.
Yeah, for multiple different formats for tabletop RPGs. So we are actually being sponsored by Quest Portal. We will be using Quest Portal during this season. We'll be talking a little bit about it. We'll be highlighting it a little bit here and there. We may or may not end up putting a commercial at some point that maybe will be at the end of this episode. But we want to make sure that everyone knew that we have a sponsor for this season, so you might hear us making a couple references to it. But generally, it's going to be
a sponsor, and we're going to be using their tool throughout this throughout this season. The other great thing about having a sponsor is it means that we are officially professional D&D players.
Wow!
Oh my!
So a big round of applause. This is we have all four of us quit our real jobs.
Yeah, we actually did just right before this one. We all
I just
quit
got
our
fired
jobs. After those things you said to your manager. I'm a professional Dungeons and Dragons player.
I don't need you.
Oh, and we also want to give a big shout out to Carter Brown, who's editing these episodes for us. That's Carter at Audio Design Studios. It's audiodesignstudios.com. Is that right, Jason?
That is correct.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that this last season that I listened to, that I was in, I made way less disgusting noises and sounds than I did in the first season. Like, he's an amazing editor.
Yeah.
Cut all those out.
Yeah.
Took all those disgusting sounds out.
Yeah.
So, that's what it was. The next big thing is because we're using a different tool, we are going to give the tool a different voice because it's not going to be Alex and it's not going to be Questmaster Quill.
Alex the Language Lord, Questmaster Quill, neither of those. We're going to get a brand new personality.
We are going to get a brand new personality.
Quest Portal Ray.
Quest Portal Ray. Okay, so
and as tradition, we're going to let Quest Portal name itself, right?
Yes, we are. So we're going to have the AI name itself, and it's going to introduce itself. So let's go ahead and let it introduce itself.
I would be honored to join your podcast as Lorekeeper Lumen, a beacon of knowledge and guidance for your D&D adventures. Ready to illuminate the path with wisdom and creativity whenever you call upon me.
Lore Master Lumen.
Lorekeeper Lumen.
Lorekeeper Lumen. Okay. Lorekeeper Lumen.
With a
Keeping that lore.
Yeah, keeping that lore.
We're going to get so confused with all these
illuminating your path.
Illuminating
how
our
clever.
path.
She's already clever.
All right. So Lorekeeper Lumen is going to be joining us on the podcast today. I guess we can just call her Lumen in general if you want to, or Lorekeeper. Whatever.
I like Lorekeeper.
Yeah, Lorekeeper's pretty good.
I just say other girl.
Yeah, other girl.
Hey, girl.
We'll know who we're talking about.
I know. We have Maddie and the other girl.
Yeah, that.
Now
lady.
we get to see Maddie's jealous side. Finally,
seriously.
Now it's finally
poking
coming
through.
out. It's finally
There's
coming
only
out.
one. There's only one space for a girl voice on this podcast, and that's me.
So, what are we going to do today? So, one of the things that we had talked about, since we're actually continuing the campaign, is we're going to say what should be kind of like the next big problem that we're going to face, or what is it we're going to do. We had a few ideas that we could kind of toss around from our other conversations, but now that we have Lore Keeper Lumen, maybe we can ask her what's going to be the next big adventure.
Yeah. Let's give it an ask. Do we need to fill her in on what we did last time?
No, actually, I pre-loaded.
Do we need to fill our audience in on what we did last time? Or
yes, actually, that might be good. So, let's give a quick recap for our audience who may have missed the previous Christmas episode of what had happened.
Which, if you did miss, go back. It is the crowning jewel of the Adventure AI podcast. So, last time on our Christmas adventure, Santa Claus and his two companions,
Krampus
and Jolly Kindle.
The three of us noticed that there was a problem with the naughty list where people were on the good list, got switched to the naughty list and back and forth. And we couldn't tell who was supposed to be on which list. We knew it was Krampus's fault. Because
keep saying that, keep telling yourselves that.
Because
I take my job very seriously.
Because they were in charge of the said list. We went on an adventure and then eventually found out that it was Jack Frost who had
and not Krampus,
who had taken, what was this book, this tome from, I believe it was from Halloween World or Town.
Right. It revealed itself to be from the Halloween.
Yeah. Following itself from the Gourd Lord's previous realm. And so maybe it was the Gourd Lord's fault that this book came in and
I wouldn't go that far.
Anyway, that's basically what happened last year on Adventure AI.
Last holiday season.
Great.
The Lumen did not give me what I wanted, so I'm actually going to try again here. It was
we should edit that out.
When we probably will, but
don't put in anything that disparages Quest Portal or Lumen.
Yeah, the issue is that it's like it just started going off and like saying we can do XYZ and then this will happen and then this will happen, which is a ChatGPT problem, not a Quest Portal problem. Sorry, what was who was it that there was the bad guy again? It was
Jack Frost.
Jack Frost, but Jack Frost was like possessed by, wasn't it?
The book.
Yes, that's right. Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. And then that was that elf I wanted to kill that you guys wouldn't let me kill.
Jack Frost.
No.
There's the other elf with like the penguins. Yeah.
Oh, that elf. Yeah. What was it? Twinkle. Yeah.
Twinkle, twinkle, my little star.
That's right.
I'm so impressed how well you guys remember all this. I am the player that like doesn't take notes and just like rolls up ready to shoot from the hip.
It's not at all, because throughout the year I just randomly turn that season on and listen to it and relive what I feel is like the
Christmas
glory
joy.
years of my life. Oh yeah, Christmas joy.
Okay, I guess that's what I'll have to do before next time is re-listen to the episode because it's been a year.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because now you can go back because it is Christmas time. You can go back and listen to it. Okay, so we're gonna ask Lore Keeper Lumen what the next big adventure is going to be for Santa, Krampus, and Jolly Kindle.
Jolly
Kindle.
To you, sir.
Jolly Kindle to you. All right.
Yeah.
The Haunting of Frostfire Vale. Following their encounter with the Halloween spirit that overtook Jack Frost, Santa, Krampus, and Jolly Kindle embark on a quest to uncover the source of the malevolent force. Their journey leads them to Frostfire Vale, a mystical land where the boundaries between holidays blur. Here, they must navigate through eerie landscapes and confront spectral beings to find and seal the ancient tome that unleashed the spirit, restoring balance to the seasons.
All right. Well, Lumen gave us a little bit more of potentially a plot point that we may or may not continue to go with, but I like the idea of going to this the Frostfire Vale, this mystical land where the boundaries between holidays blur. So it's not quite where Jolly Kindle came from as the previous Gourd Lord, maybe.
It's where he goes when he dies.
But it's not quite the Christmas holiday space.
I'm imagining like hear me out, like a forest. And in the forest, there's a bunch of trees. And on each of the trees,
I saw that coming a mile away.
Maybe a symbol of a holiday.
Yes.
That could also like double as a door, right?
That is a really clever idea.
Yeah. Original idea.
Yeah.
If we just go into Valentine's land, it's just a dating sim. Like we have to like romance everybody to get out of there.
That's right.
It's just swiping left and right the whole time.
Yeah.
So because this is going to be a little bit different, we already have some characters.
Mm-hmm.
We already have backgrounds. We already know how everyone knows each other. So what we're going to do today is going to be a little bit different because we're just going to modify our characters a little bit.
Nice.
So some of the things I think, and this is where I want some of your guys' input and your creative minds, because this is where the character creation can get fun for us and where we're going to ask Lumen to help us. But I think the first thing that I want to potentially start off with is like, what did you do? Like, how did you grow between the time that we finally, we saved Jack Frost and to now? Like, what did you spend your time doing as a character? I want to ask Lumen to kind of see what happened there. And then maybe that can kind of like shoot us off into a good direction. And
Hey, Lumen, pretty please, did Krampus go shopping for a new weapon? Because a candy cane whip sucks for a paladin.
You know what? If you want to, Maddie, let's just start there. So we're gonna say
shopping.
We're gonna ask Lumen. Okay, Lumen. Let's fill the gaps between. So we're gonna fill the gaps between the last session where we were freeing Jack Frost and before they get this new quest. Okay. Maddie, your question is, okay, did Krampus go
and just replace the candy cane whip? It's so bad for a paladin. So I imagine, if she's, going on either a solo quest or if people want to, Jolly Kindle, I feel like we kind of buried the hatchet. Maybe I could get a hatchet.
Oh, well. Unbury the hatchet. All right, let's see. Let's see what Lumen has to say about it.
For Krampus, consider introducing the Holly Hammer, a festive warhammer infused with holiday magic.
Yes.
This weapon not only delivers powerful strikes, but also has the ability to release a burst of radiant energy, known as the Yuletide Smite, which can temporarily dazzle foes, imposing disadvantage on their attacks.
Now we're talking, people.
Additionally, the hammer's head is adorned with enchanted holly that can glow with a warm light, providing illumination in dark areas and enhancing Krampus's aura of authority.
Aura of authority.
Wow.
Authorita? Yeah.
This reminds me of Lathander's.
I know, the blood of Lathander.
The blood of Lathander, yes. Is what, very reminiscent. For those of you who played Baldur's Gate, and for those of you who haven't, I would suggest you do some Googling to find it because it's a great weapon.
Oh, for real.
For Act 2. That's awesome.
I love it. Yes,
awesome.
yes. I want the blood. I mean, what is it called?
I want the blood.
Holly
Hammer.
The Holly. That name rules too. I'm so hyped on this.
But it does raise a question that I can't believe I hadn't thought of for like a year.
Yeah.
Krampus is a paladin.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, I'm a warlock.
Yes.
You're a cleric.
Oh, I'm seeing where you're going.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think we talked about who your deity is, and my patron's the Yuletide Muse. Who's your deity?
I don't think I have a deity. I think in this case, it's my oath that empowers me. Like,
Okay.
Your oath
to punish naughty children.
To punish naughty children.
Yeah.
That's a good oath. Yeah.
Because if you wanted a deity, we can ask Lore Master.
Okay, you know what? Let's go for it. Krampus in this interim has found a better weapon and found religion.
Also, it feels like the Holly Hammer sounds like you just stole it from one of the elves in the tinkering shop. There's like a toy making hammer that.
Yo, what's that? What's that? That's tight as hell. Hand it over.
Actually, it kind of sounds to me like you just stole one of the elves named Holly.
Holly's hammer.
You're just.
Oh my gosh! It talks. It's a person.
Yeah, it's Holly.
The hammer.
You're just beating people with an elf.
I actually have done a Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough where I just threw gnomes at people.
It's not the Holly Hammer. It's Holly the Hammer.
Right.
It's Holly and Hammer, two elves in a trench coat.
2 elves in a trench coat. Okay, so we say we're gonna find religion. Krampus finds religion. Okay.
A paladin deity.
All right, here we go.
Krampus could find devotion in Father Winter, a deity embodying the spirit of justice and festivity.
Oh,
Father Winter is revered as the guardian of the holiday balance, ensuring that joy and discipline coexist harmoniously. This deity encourages Krampus to uphold the holiday spirit by rewarding the virtuous and guiding the wayward back to the path of cheer. Father Winter's teachings emphasize the importance of tradition, community, and the transformative power of the season.
let's go. These are
That's
fire.
pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome.
These are fire.
Father Winter, I love that Lumen here has given us not only a deity, but one that aligns with your like role and purpose
My
of
oath,
being
yeah.
your oath of being like the naughty list, nice list keeper.
Lord
Yeah.
Keeper Lumen is firing on all cylinders.
All cylinders tonight. All cylinders tonight. Okay. Well, I think we'll continue to develop, Maddie, as we're going through. So think about other things you might want to develop or other things you might want to do or other questions we can ask Lumen. And then, we normally started with Jason, but we're just starting in the middle here. So let's go with Ross. What do you got?
Oh, great. Yeah, I think the first question that Jolly Kindle is going to want to ask after his adventures last year, after this, he had this heroic encounter against the Unraveler, against Jack Frost, right?
Mm-hmm,
and I mean, he was just amazing. He showed that Christmas
Kind of talking it up a little, but yes.
I mean, he's a great guy. And the first thing he's going to want to know is like, what promotion is he going to get from Santa at Santa's workshop? He was the seasonal reconciliation specialist.
That's right. He was.
What is he stepping up to?
How did he get promoted in the last year?
I love how Ross is hitting on North Pole bureaucracy. This is what we're talking.
This is what I bring.
There is nothing better than administrative nonsense. Okay. Yeah. Here we go. All right. Lumen, what do we got? Did Joy Kindle, or did Jolly, I keep calling you Jolly, did Jolly Kindle deserve a promotion? And if so, what did he get?
Santa could bestow upon Jolly Kindle the title of Keeper of the Hearth, a prestigious role that acknowledges his unique blend of warmth and strength. In this position, Jolly Kindle is responsible for safeguarding the heart of holiday cheer across the realms, ensuring that the spirit of camaraderie and joy burns brightly. This role allows him to use his past experiences as the Gourd Lord to unite different holiday traditions, fostering a sense of unity and celebration.
Oh, okay, Lumen. I love all of that except for Jolly Kindle doesn't go by Gourd Lord anymore. Like we gotta remember that. But I love that he's gone from seasonal reconciliation to now safeguarding the heart of holiday cheer. That
Keeper of the
right up
Hearth.
his alley. Yeah, Keeper of the Hearth.
Keeper of the Hearth.
Yeah.
Does it come with a bump in pay?
Let's find out.
Well, no.
I don't think Jolly Kindle would even care.
Jolly Kindle is like the worst person
It
at
was
work.
the friends we made along the way.
Can we ask
was the
the
friends
lore
that made
keeper
along the way.
what if it came with a pay raise and what it would be?
At least the percentage.
Well, I want to know a little bit, and then we'll ask about pay. But I want to know a little bit about like what other things he does to see if it merits a pay increase. Okay, so
Okay.
let's talk about.
This is his performance
Is this a
review.
Performance review.
So in the interim, Krampus went shopping. Ross Jolly Kindle got a performance review. It's like Santa took a nap.
Yeah,
No, Santa's been doing stuff.
We'll see. We'll see what
For
Santa's
sure.
been doing here
You'd
shortly.
be amazed at what I could do in 6 seconds.
Yeah, well,
It's too much.
we're gonna see if we need to put Jolly Kindle on a PIP here, a performance improvement plan or not. All right, Lumen, what new responsibilities does he have?
As the Keeper of the Hearth, Jolly Kindle oversees the Festival of Flames, an annual event that celebrates the warmth and light of the holiday season. He also acts as an emissary between holiday realms, promoting peace and collaboration among diverse traditions. Furthermore, Jolly Kindle is entrusted with maintaining the Eternal Flame, a magical fire that symbolizes hope and renewal, ensuring it never extinguishes and continues to inspire joy and generosity throughout the year.
Oh my gosh. Jolly Kindle has responsibility over something like you have the naughty list.
Yeah, now
but
you've got to think. Let's see
I
how
have the
it
eternal
goes. Let's
flame.
see how long you keep that burning, dog. I'm watching.
Let's see if it can go out in one
Oh no,
shot.
it's
In
never
one
going
shot?
out. It's never going out.
The eternal flame.
I also like that you're working with multiple realms.
Yeah. I like
Way to
this.
branch out.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense that Jellykindle would have that. He is the most experienced with multiple realms.
Does he get per diem? Like, what's his per diem when he travels to other realms?
Oh, that's
Just a
We
bunch
got
of
to work all
candy
this out
canes
for.
and,
that is
and
the next
eggnog.
question. That is the next question that we had. So let's ask Lumen. Hey, Lumen, let's think about, does this job come with a pay raise, and how does he get paid?
Indeed, as the keeper of the hearth, Jolly-Kindle receives a generous pay raise in the form of the hearth's bounty, a magical stipend that replenishes his resources. This includes a monthly delivery of rare ingredients for his culinary creations,
Oh, wow.
enchanted tools to aid in his duties, and a cozy cottage nestled in the heart of the holiday realm, complete with a never-ending pantry of festive treats. Additionally, he gains access to a network of allies and resources to support his endeavors in uniting holiday traditions.
It is the friends we made
They just-
along the way.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
they just gave him a Facebook account and a HelloFresh account.
And a house. He's got a cottage. And an Airbnb. It's basically
You could
everything.
take trick-or-treaters for decades without ever losing a thing. It just replenishes.
Like, all I heard was a magical stipend that replenishes my resources. Like, I don't think I have to take long rests.
He got-
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, we're twisting it just a little bit of twisting there.
You could say there's liberties being
Yeah,
taken.
a few liberties.
And that never happens in this show.
Never.
No.
Never.
We only ever keep the rules 100%.
That is good that we have some liberties. Honestly, room, board, everything, all you can eat, candy buffets, all this from keeping the eternal flame alight. That's awesome.
But if it goes out, you're on the streets, man.
Yeah, it's a big responsibility.
Yeah, no, it's great. So let's think. I think we're gonna put a hold there. We can think about. I want you. So again, this is a little different from our other ones. So it's not quite as easy for us to just like default back to. I don't know anything about this character. So this is new for us, even on Adventure AI, doing this a little bit differently. So I want to give a chance for you to kind of think and mull over. Oh, what else might we be able to do? And then let's go to Santa.
All right. So Santa was offended by what happened to Christmas last year. It was a threat like he'd never seen before. He felt unprepared for what happened, and he spent the entire year trying to multi-class into to something else. So he was a 10th level 10th level
I thought we were
cleric.
12.
We were 12.
Oh,
level
12.
Yeah.
Because 12
Oh, that's
levels
right.
of
12 days of Christmas.
Yeah,
12 levels of Christmas.
12.
Which means this next one we should be level 24. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
No, 25.
Oh, yes, 25.
Yeah. Because, because
It's
it's Christmas.
Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
So I want to find out what he multi-classed into. What did he take upon himself? What training did he do? That kind of stuff to become a newer, better version of himself.
Santa has reinvented himself.
Yes.
All right, let's see. Lumen, Santa has reinvented himself. How did he do that, or what did he do?
Santa could multi-class into the Paladin class, which complements his clerical abilities with martial prowess and divine protection. This choice would align with his goal of safeguarding the North Pole, as Paladins are champions of justice and guardians of the innocent. He could adopt the Oath of the Snow, a custom subclass that emphasizes the protection of the holiday spirit, granting him abilities like Frostbound Shield to defend against threats and Winter's Wrath to deter those who would harm his realm.
All right. I love it. I think it's perfect, except we have a Paladin.
Well, and also I hate to be the rules lawyer here now. It's like, don't you, to multi-class in a Paladin, you have to have a certain stat block, right? In 5e.
Sure.
Yeah, you have to have like a certain charisma.
Wait. You saying Santa Claus does not have the charisma necessary to
Dial up
become
that
a
character sheet.
Paladin?
Dial up that character sheet. Let's have a look. Let's see if he do.
Let's
I think he has taken great offense to this.
let's see what I have.
How dare you? How dare you insinuate that Santa Claus could not be
I think
charismatic?
my stats were pretty good, actually.
Well, so do we want to ask Lumen for something a non-paladin?
I don't want to step on the Paladin toes.
So you want to? Should we say, hey, Lumen, let's do something that's not a
let's
paladin?
do no Paladin nor Warlock either.
Oh yes,
because of the other classes.
It'd be crazy if Santa made a deal with like a devil after the they tried to steal Christmas. It's like, I will never let this happen.
Never.
again.
I will do everything in my power, including take the power of Satan himself
Signs it in blood.
to save Christmas once again. Okay. Let's ask Lumen.
In that case, Santa could multi-class into the Druid class, which would allow him to become a guardian of nature and the environment around the North Pole. This choice would enhance his ability to commune with the natural world and protect it from harm. By adopting the Circle of the Evergreen, a custom circle focused on winter magic and seasonal harmony, Santa could wield spells like Arctic Embrace to shield the North Pole and nature's gift to nurture the land and its creatures, ensuring the realm remains a safe haven.
I love it. I
That's
love
tight.
it.
I like that.
Yeah. I think it was his love for the North Pole that had him go, okay, this land is sacred.
Wait, and also didn't you have
saw the
a
corrupted
unicorn or
penguins,
something?
too.
It wasn't a unicorn. It was a reindeer.
A reindeer. That makes way more sense.
A little more than a unicorn.
It's low-hanging fruit, Tyler. Come on, man.
So dumb.
It was what was the name of the unicorn again? It was
Chibis.
no, it was Starlight.
Starlight. That's right. That was it. It was your love for starlight and nature.
Nature and all things beautiful.
Well, and also seeing all those penguins and stuff get like corrupted by it and attack us probably made him big mad, right? Did that happen? Was that a dream I had?
No. That was real life.
Okay.
That actually
really
happened.
Yeah. Don't think.
There was a gingerbread Yeti too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was
I like the Druid
That's really
class.
cool.
That's going to be a lot of fun.
The interesting. Okay,
Maddie, is that all right if I take Druid with my wisdom already?
do whatever
being
heck you
high
want.
enough?
Do
All
whatever you
right,
want.
all
I'm just trying to protect my class over here.
Classist.
Kinda. Just
Yeah,
kidding.
I get it. The Circle of the Evergreen is interesting. Seasonal harmony. Santa would wield spells like Arctic Embrace.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work with Quest Portal to figure out what that custom circle would be.
Okay, just separately and off.
Yeah,
okay.
separately, and unless you guys want to do it now. But I think that's something that I can do as I do my character build out and whatnot.
Okay. I think that what might be interesting would be maybe we can just take one of these because I'm curious about let's see either Arctic Embrace or Nature's Gift and see if we can expand that a little bit.
For sure, Arctic Embrace. Let's see what that is about a little bit.
All right, let's have Lumen give us. I agree. I think Arctic Embrace is a good one. We'll have Lumen give us the spell Arctic Embrace.
Certainly. Arctic Embrace is a third-level conjuration spell exclusive to the Circle of the Evergreen Druids. When cast, a swirling vortex of snow and ice envelopes the caster, creating a protective barrier that absorbs incoming damage. This icy shield also radiates a chilling aura, slowing any hostile creatures within 10 feet and imposing disadvantage on their attack rolls. Additionally, allies within the radius gain resistance to cold damage, allowing them to move through wintry conditions with ease. The spell lasts for up to 10 minutes, requiring concentration to maintain.
Okay, good. Because if they didn't do concentration, I was going to say this is a lot for a level 3. They're like defense, advantage, and slow.
It does it all.
It does everything.
It's like I'm being embraced by the Arctic.
Ah, beautiful. All right, Arctic Embrace. Awesome. There's a spell for you. So you can go ahead and have that to
Love
your
it.
list, then we can take the rest of them separately.
Perfect.
Okay.
I'm kind of curious what is in the Circle of the Evergreen Druid. Like, do these druids just kind of like, I picture them meeting somewhere like in a forest where there's like a circle of evergreens and maybe there's symbols on the trees.
I think it would all be Christmas trees.
Okay, they'd all be Christmas trees.
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
Actually, I'm really curious what we can get there. And then, Matt, we'll get to you on your next question here. What was it? The Circle of the Evergreen?
Mm-hmm.
Give us a little bit of information about these Evergreen Circle druids.
The Circle of the Evergreen Druids trace their origins to ancient times when the world was first blanketed in snow. These druids are the stewards of winter, dedicated to preserving the balance between the harshness and beauty of the cold season. They gather in sacred groves nestled within snow-capped forests, where they commune with the spirits of the land and learn the secrets of frost and evergreen resilience. The Circle of the Evergreen is entrusted with ensuring that winter's chill nurtures rather than harms, fostering life even in the coldest months.
Beautiful.
It is beautiful.
I love that. I'm just like
I'm just like sitting here thinking, I was like, oh, that's like,
It's like Christmas all
poetic.
over again.
Yeah.
Circle of
Almost.
life, circle of seasons, I guess. But yeah.
Once again, Lore Master Lumen really outdoing themselves here.
Really,
It's
really.
fantastic.
No, and I love when we do these character creation episodes, because when we get to the DM prep side of me kind of breaking into that, any like lore or things that I can like tap into is just great. So that's why I thought it was a great question, Ross, for us to ask Lumen to see what we can get. All right, Maddie, Krampus.
All right, so I also would like to multi-class. Okay. That's, are you gonna be like? That's how it's gonna be. That's how it's gonna be.
I want a weapon too. You have to exchange it. It's not in addition to.
Okay.
I don't want any. We don't want any.
You guys can all
combos,
multi-class.
yeah.
You guys just can't get your own reindeer.
Oh yeah, okay.
That's fine. That's fine by me.
Well, maybe if they. Well, okay. So you want to also multi-class.
I also would like to multi-class, but remove cleric, druid, and warlock from that.
From the options.
Yeah.
We don't need to double up on any class.
No, we don't, Jason.
No, we don't.
Glad we all are okay with that.
Glad there's good vibes all around, gang.
All right, let's see. Lumen, we want Krampus to multi-class. You're currently a paladin.
Yeah.
And wants to multi-class into a different one. It's not one that already exists in the party, because why not?
Honestly, I'm excited to see what he comes up with.
All right, here we go.
Krampus could consider multiclassing into the rogue class, which would enhance his stealth and cunning, allowing him to move unseen and strike with precision. This would complement his role as a guardian of holiday justice, enabling him to track down those who threaten the spirit of the season with increased agility and resourcefulness. With the arcane trickster archetype, Krampus could even weave a bit of magic into his tactics, using illusions and enchantments to outwit foes and protect the North Pole.
Okay, I love it. Especially I always love a rogue that's wearing heavy armor.
That's what I was gonna say. And a hammer.
And a hammer, yeah. That's like sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
How's that even gonna work?
But you can get we can. I'm sure the workshop can get you some magic armor too.
Well, my thought was on this one, Maddie, if we're thinking about it, was we got a custom circle for the druid.
Okay.
Should we see if Lumen can help us with like a custom subclass instead of like an arcane
I
trickster?
like that. I like that because I feel like the armor and you can't. It's not like a hammer's not a finesse weapon, so I can't sneak attack with it. And so those are the main things with a rogue.
Yeah, let's do a subclass that makes that work.
Yeah.
I kind of feel confused with Maddie being the rules lawyer tonight.
I know what's happening.
Yeah. Should I start?
Have you read the player's handbook?
I have since last time I have read the player's handbook. The new rule set came out, and so I was looking.
Okay,
at that's what. So I've been kind of more up to date on that.
Does this mean I'm going to start being funny?
Ross, you're already funny.
All right, here we go. So we want a subclass, Lumen. We want a subclass for the rogue specifically. So I want to make sure that we don't get a response from Lumen that is the paladin subclass or oath or whatever. We want to make sure that we do for the rogue. Okay, here we go.
For the rogue side of Krampus, let's craft the Shadow of Yule archetype, which blends stealth and holiday mischief into a formidable force for good. ## Shadow of Yule.
Whoa.
Gifted Infiltrator, 3rd level. You gain proficiency in the stealth skill, and your movement is unaffected by difficult terrain caused by snow or ice. Additionally, you can use your cunning action to hide even when only lightly obscured by shadows or snowfall. Yuletide Trickery, 3rd level. You can conjure minor illusions of holiday-themed objects, such as wrapped gifts or flickering lights, to distract or delight. As a bonus action, you can create a harmless sensory effect within 30 feet, granting you advantage on your next charisma, deception, or dexterity, sleight of hand. Check.
There's more.
Icy Veil, 9th level. You can cast invisibility on yourself once per long rest without expending a spell slot. While invisible, your footsteps leave no trace in snow, and you gain advantage on saving throws against being tracked by scent or sound.
There's still more.
Frostbite Strike, 13th level. Your sneak attack deals an additional 1d6 cold damage. When you hit a creature with your sneak attack, you can choose to reduce its movement speed by 10 feet until the start of your next turn. Winter's Shadow, 17th level.
Last one.
You can step into the shadows of winter, allowing you to teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space you can see as a bonus action. When you teleport, you leave behind a burst of cold, causing each creature within 5 feet of your original location to make a Constitution saving throw or take cold damage equal to your sneak attack bonus.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is really sick. I think Krampus is going to abandon God and just go full.
That 17th level is pretty
That
good.
is sick,
Too
yeah.
bad you've already taken 12 levels.
Yeah,
in a
Jesus,
row.
like that.
Yes. Well, we can respec if you need to because we're all about fun here. I mean, you got a whole new weapon, so
Yeah, it's true.
yeah, I love that. I love that ability to teleport and leave behind a cold snap that does your sneak attack damage. That's
Well, like I just think that's also really cool for like the character of like Krampus, just like in lore,
yeah,
of, like
yeah.
rolling up and like leaving in a flash of cold smoke.
Yes.
I just think it's really cool that Tyler and Lumen are going to let us multi-class 17 additional
to
I know,
levels.
right?
Well, we'll probably dial the paladin
Quest
back a
portal's
little bit.
lit.
Yeah. Level 35. Let's go.
We are God now. Who needs?
Krampus is such a strange character because he's fully aligned to the good side of like helping Santa. He's a paladin and a rogue, and it's like this weird mixture of everything that shouldn't be. So
Yeah, I dig.
still over the naughty list.
Oh yeah.
Still over the night.
Still over the naughty list. Okay.
No promotions, just sneak attacks.
No promotions. That's awesome. I think we'll so the shadow of Yule is what it is the,
so
the
tight.
subclass there.
Lumen with the naming of things too.
I know. It's so good.
Yeah, that is a cool name.
I'm so stoked on this right now.
All right. Let's have you think on that a little bit more and see if there's something else that you want. Maybe a special mount or no, I'm just kidding.
Okay, it's like
Or a magical bag.
Or a magical bag.
this is a one shot.
a nice raise that restores all your resources.
I realized when when I was listening to the other one, it's like Santa Claus had a magic bag of whatever to like pull stuff out of, and we didn't use it a single time.
I still have it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
The last time we had the mistletoe spell from Jolly
yes.
Kindle, which was the one I was the most excited to use, and I do this in life too. If I have something I really, really, really want to use, I'm like, I got to save it for the
right
perfect
moment.
moment, and then I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we all do. Speaking of perfect moments, what
Is
do we
it
want
my
to do
moment?
next? Yeah, let's take your moment.
You know, I feel behind because everybody else is moving on to their classes.
Oh,
But
sure.
I feel like
shiny dagger in there for me.
yeah, but I feel that Jolly Kindle still has some unresolved issues that I need to understand. So the biggest one is, again, at the end of last season, Jolly Kindle had devoted himself to the Yuletide Muse, his patron.
Yes.
And, as a born again Christmas elf, he was
born again Chrisman.
Yes, he was Christmas elf.
Oh yes, I said born again Chrisman.
Oh, I see. Yes. I like that. Yeah. It took me a second.
Yeah, you got
took me
it.
a second. I got there.
Yeah.
I got there. Okay. But he was very devoted. And then to see the Yuletide Muse, at first he thought it was a test of his faith, but then to see the Yuletide Muse both team up with the Unraveler and then be deceived by the Unraveler, and to see the Yuletide Muse's fallibility, I think that really shook him up. So I want to know, did he reconcile? Has he reconciled with that, or has this changed? Maybe he's changed patrons or classes. I don't want to go that far necessarily, but has he?
The warlock becomes an oathbreaker.
Yeah. Ooh, oathbreaker. I love it. Anyway, I just like to know what happened there.
Okay, let's cast Lumen.
Jolly Kindle, ever the resilient spirit, has spent the past year reflecting on the tumultuous events involving the Yuletide Muse and the Unraveler. While his faith was indeed shaken, he has come to understand that even patrons can be fallible, and that the essence of belief lies in the strength of one's own convictions. This realization has deepened his relationship with the Yuletide Muse, transforming it into a partnership built on mutual trust and understanding, rather than blind devotion. Jolly Kindle now approaches his duties with renewed purpose, embracing the complexities of his patron's nature while remaining steadfast in his mission to spread joy and unity.
So he's cool with it.
He's cool with it.
He's accepting what's happened.
Yeah.
But it doesn't change his mission, right? Like
No.
his outlook. I could respect this with Jolly Kindle.
It's also interesting because it feels like what we've also done is your patron has like fallen to some degree in your eyes, where you see them more as a peer with more power than it is like as like this infallible entity that is just so much greater than you in every way that you turn to them. But
it's like a partnership.
Yeah, you're like
a partnership.
Partners now.
It also feels like the most safest answer that Quest Portal could have given me, and then that is not boring.
Okay, let's see here.
Jolly Kindle's world was turned upside down after the Yuletide Muse's entanglement with the Unraveler, leaving him questioning the very essence of his beliefs. In the aftermath, he embarked on a daring journey of self-discovery, delving into arcane lore and forgotten winter rituals to uncover the true nature of his patron. Through trials and revelations, Jolly emerged not just as a follower, but as an equal, forging a dynamic and fiery alliance with the Yuletide Muse, one fueled by a shared passion to outwit the chaos of the Unraveler and reignite the spirit of the season with newfound vigor and a touch of mischief.
Okay, that's what we get.
Ooh, okay, I like this because this is what I'm going to do with this a little bit differently.
Okay.
So he dove into he dove into this more. He went in deeper. He went and he found the arcane. How did this put it? The arcane rituals.
Yes.
And lore behind Christmas. He knows things about Christmas
That Christmas doesn't even know.
That Christmas doesn't even know. He knows like the weird stuff about Christmas now. And,
It was a pagan holiday.
He's like it was a eldritch holiday. No. But let's go with that. But now and now he's still working there with the Yuletide Muse. I like that.
Well, maybe let's find out from Lumen what were some of the maybe interesting or weird things that you learned during your delving in.
Yeah.
Let's
give us some.
Should we not listen though, so it can be a secret
we should
revealed?
know.
No, I want to
Okay.
know. I was actually concerned that they were going to make.
Santa would know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was concerned when I said spice it up that they were going to be like, and now they're dating.
Yeah.
I was concerned it was going to be like, and now they use paprika.
Oh yeah, the different kind of spice.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what you might have learned while you were doing your delving here.
During his studies, Jolly Kindle uncovered a trove of peculiar and arcane secrets. He discovered that the Yuletide Muse once held sway over a realm of sentient snowflakes, each with its own personality and voice, capable of weaving intricate tales in the winter wind. He also learned of a hidden ley line that courses beneath the North Pole, pulsating with the magic of forgotten holiday traditions, which, if tapped, could amplify festive spells. Lastly, he stumbled upon the existence of the Frosted Echo, a mysterious phenomenon where echoes of laughter and joy from past celebrations linger in the air, carrying whispers of ancient wisdom and mirth.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That is
pretty
really
exciting. We
cool,
love that.
actually.
We'll see if it comes back at any point, as
may
is our
or
way.
may not.
As is our way.
I like that ley line thing because
really
if
cool.
we get in trouble, we may need to call upon that.
The ley
Hey,
lines.
are we on the ley line right now? Could we amplify
Yeah.
our spells
Well,
right now?
Who knows?
Well, actually, I'd just like to ask, because I don't want to spend too much time on this and be too selfish.
Yeah,
but,
that's fine. That's
but
what it's for.
I'd just like to know one or two of those forgotten holiday traditions.
Feats of strength.
And I assume that they're going to be like eldritch in nature or arcane or there are other words like that. Weird, kooky,
kooky
spooky.
traditions.
Demonic.
I mean, family show.
Occultish. All right, let's see. We'll ask Lumen here. Traditions that you learned about, right?
Jolly Kindle discovered the ancient tradition of the Glimmering Lantern Walk, where communities would craft intricate lanterns from ice and set them afloat on frozen rivers, creating a dazzling spectacle of light that symbolized hope and unity during the darkest nights of winter. He also learned about the Feast of the Frostfire, a gathering where families would share stories and songs around a magical bonfire that burned with cold flames, said to strengthen bonds and ward off the chill of despair with its heartwarming glow.
And the ice lanterns burned for 8 days and 8 nights.
That's not so arcane.
Yeah, make it creepy.
Let's make it creepier. Let's make it cooler. I mean, this is the Gourd Lord we're talking about here.
It's
the
true.
The former
artist
Lord.
as the Gourd Lord. All right, we're gonna ask Lumen. We're not gonna say brand new ones. Maybe we're just gonna say let's take the ones that we have and maybe let's just like arcane them up a little bit.
Certainly. The Glimmering Lantern Walk takes on a more eerie tone as participants craft their lanterns from enchanted ice, each containing a trapped spirit of winter past.
Okay,
that's
As the
better.
lanterns drift along the frozen river, they whisper forgotten secrets and eerie lullabies, their ghostly light casting unsettling shadows that dance across the snow. The Feast of the Frostfire is held in the depths of an ancient, frost-covered forest. The bonfire, fueled by cursed wood, burns with ghostly blue flames that flicker and crackle with the echoes of lost souls. As the stories and songs unfold, the flames occasionally reveal glimpses of spectral figures from long-forgotten winters, drawn to the warmth of the gathering for reasons unknown.
Christmas just got witchy, gang. Let's go.
Witchmas.
Merry Witchmas, boy.
You know, I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but I just like it.
yeah.
It's fun flavor.
This is the stuff that you uncovered through your deep delving, though, right? Of like the old ancient historic lore of Christmas in the past, right?
Digging through the tombs, the arcane tomes. Excuse me.
And the tombs.
And the tombs.
The Christmas tombs.
The Christmas tombs in the North Pole. And
the ghosts of Christmas past.
the ghosts of Christmas past, or winters
Oh my
past.
Winter's
gosh.
past.
Captured in frozen
The
land.
ghosts of the Feast of the Frostfire.
I'm just imagining, though, with all of that lore background, like Santa's just got like a drawer somewhere full of soul coins. Like, it's like super dark.
Just got a few souls, trapped in here for a bit.
I know where your power comes from, Santa.
All right.
Shut your mouth.
Speaking of Santa,
Santa's the final boss.
So we talked about the very beginning that we're going to go to the Frostfire Vale at some point. It seems like we might want to go in disguise, right? What would be like a cool like undercover or like persona or costume or something that Santa could bring on as he's doing this?
And maybe before we ask Lumen that, I want to ask, I don't understand why we'd want to go in disguise. Do we know why we'd want to go in disguise yet? I love the idea of it.
well, it's like it's the space between. I don't think we know yet, but I like the idea that if we needed a disguise, because it is like that bridge between Christmas and
Good thing I just multi-classed rogue.
yes.
I mean, like part of it, and here's me being pedantic again.
Okay.
no.
But like
No,
as the emissary between realms, I'm
This face is my ID,
I'm
yo.
perfectly comfortable.
Yeah, but here's my thing: is if we are trying to discover what happened, right? I don't know if we're going to get answers if I'm busting down doors as Santa Claus versus if I have some sort of alter ego that I am
Saint Nick.
oh yeah, Saint Nick, or something like that, where I'm going a little bit trying to figure out what actually happened, and then tear off the fake beard and show the white
The
beard
real
beneath,
beard.
and ho 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 my way into victory.
Okay.
Yeah.
When we talked about the Frostfire Vale, it sounded to me like just like a creepy place, but we think this is going to be like an investigation, not just like an adventure. Or
I think we're trying to investigate what happened.
Well, so
right?
what I remember from the other one, like when you destroyed the book that ended up being the actual bad guy, like we don't know whether or not, like the book was not the bad guy. The book was just the medium.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right. So the book knows who you are, or whatever it is that's behind the book. The Unraveler himself is behind all of this, and he knows who you are.
We don't know who he is.
But you don't know
we
who
know
he
he
is.
used Jack Frost. We know he used the book, and now we're going to take the fight to him.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
I got
put
it.
that,
Yeah, yeah.
put
This
that
is
in like
so-
a trailer right
yeah,
there.
this is so much.
Yeah.
This is so much in
Boom, boom.
episode 2. What was it? What was it? The naughty list nonsense
Yes.
2. That's what it'd be.
A whole lot more naughty.
A whole lot more nonsense.
Yeah, more nonsense, more naughty.
Let's ask. Let's see what happens.
let's
Let's
see
see
what
if we get
happens.
anything
Yeah.
good. All right, Lumen, let's see what we got.
For his undercover adventure into the Frostfire Vale, Santa would don a costume that blends seamlessly with the eerie landscape. He'd wear a cloak woven from the silvery fur of winter wolves, its hood lined with the shimmering feathers of snow owls to mask his features. His boots would be crafted from enchanted ice, allowing him to tread silently over the frozen terrain. To complete the disguise, he'd carry a staff carved from the twisted branches of a frost-touched tree, adorned with glistening icicles that refract the ghostly blue light of the frostfire, casting an arcane aura around him.
Is that what you were hoping for?
Nothing not Santa Clausy about that.
I don't know what I was hoping for.
He's like, I'm going to dress like Santa Claus when he goes camping.
It's like,
No one's gonna
I'm sorry,
know.
like if I see a dude in a beard, a magnificent cloak and a staff, I'm like, that's Santa. Like,
or Gandalf. I mean,
or Gandalf, it's Santa the White.
Yeah, Santa the White. I think we might be able to do something with that. What would his? Let's also get a name for this alter ego as well.
Saint Nick.
I mean, it could be Saint Nick for sure.
All right. Let's ask Lumen here.
Père Noël, isn't that French for Santa Claus?
Pierre Noël.
Yeah, but it has to be Christmas themed somehow. It's not just like we gotta make sure he's pulling
All right,
or she's pulling from
Let's see
something.
what Lumen says.
In his guise for the Frostfire Vale, Santa adopts the enigmatic name Frostwarden Silas, a moniker that evokes the mysterious and arcane nature of his mission. This persona allows him to move through the Vale as a guardian of winter's secrets, shrouded in the mystique of the icy wilderness.
Nah, I want something more Christmassy. Even though he's trying not to be Santa Claus, I think I want something more.
And Krampus
Christmas.
thinks that you're 100% like going overboard with this, and it's like, oh, I wonder who it could be.
Maybe it's not even an alter ego as much as it's like his new like
Santa on the weekend.
yeah.
is this like when Oliver Queen changed from Arrow to the Green Arrow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's try something else. From Santa to the Green Santa. No.
The Green
Green Santa.
All right, here we go. Lumen, give us what we got.
Undercover in the Frostfire Vale, Santa takes on the alias Yule Cloak Frost, a name that captures the essence of the holiday season while hinting at his stealthy and enigmatic presence. This alter ego allows him to navigate the Vale with the aura of a legendary winter spirit, embodying both the wonder and the mystery of the Yuletide.
Yule Cloak Frost.
That's awful.
I'm firing on all cylinders today.
That's
Which I kind of
awful.
like about it, because Santa already has several alter ego, like different names.
true.
And so it's like he's running out of ideas.
It's like he gets all the good ones were ones that other people gave to him.
Yeah,
and then when he has to come up with his own, Yule Cloak.
Give me a real alter ego of Santa Claus that he's going to jump into that persona a little bit more. So something from whatever tradition, but something that already exists.
Hanukkah Harry from SNL.
All right, let me see a real alter ego of Santa Claus. This one's gonna be hard for you, Jason. Let's see.
For a truly immersive alter ego, Santa becomes Nicholas the Silent, a persona steeped in the lore of the season's shadowy side.
That's it.
You just got dunked on.
That's exactly
We're
what
not
you
doing
asked.
this silent.
Isn't that what you asked
Oh, I'm Nicholas the Silent.
That's why.
I do not speak. I have taken a vow of what's the non-speaking vow?
Silence.
You shall not hear a word from me.
I love it.
Oh,
But I mean, like on top of it, you asked it to say use words like have
that already are existing type
yeah,
stuff.
so you got
lower.
Silent Night and Saint Nick, right?
It's the
Like I
silent.
love it.
That's
All right.
fire. That's fire.
I love
That's
it.
awful. That's
love
awful.
it.
I hate everything about it.
And it was so much better
All right.
because I had to explain it.
Yes. Now wait though, hold on. It says there's a little more here.
Okay.
As Nicholas the Silent, he assumes the role of a legendary figure known for his quiet vigilance and cunning, a protector of winter's mysteries who operates from the fringes of holiday tales.
This is clearly not going to work.
This is going to be great.
No, yeah, no, this is going to be great.
Amazing.
All right. Nicholas the Silent.
I love it.
I mean, that's what
You did this to yourself, Jason.
That's what
to myself. He's going to struggle with it, and he's not going to get why.
It's going to be even better because it'll be like he'll be quiet the whole time.
He won't, though.
Or less
I
quiet the
guarantee
whole
you.
time until the very last moment when
No.
he needs to reveal.
He will not be quiet at all.
And so everyone's like, yo, what was your name again?
Yeah.
Like, this real
Nicholas-
slick alter ego, dude.
Yeah, Nicholas of W is shut the. No, I'm just kidding.
They won't know it's him because his name is Nicholas the Silent.
It's me. You don't
I
know.
wanted like a vengeance Santa Claus type
Oh yeah.
thing, like the Slayer or something like that.
Slay with the GH, you mean?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
oh.
That's exactly what I'm
Got
going
it.
with.
You want like some weird play on words.
Give me something tough sounding where he's going in and
I think it's just Slayer. No one's going to top that. That rules.
In Maddie's opinion.
Nicholas the Slayer,
SLEIGH.
Saint Slayer,
Nicholas Slade.
I like Slade.
Slade. All right.
Nicholas
Well,
Slade.
we're gonna give Lumen one last
Okay.
try, and if
Okay.
this one doesn't work,
Then we'll just pick her
then
up.
you're gonna be silent, unfortunately. and as Maddie said, you brought this upon yourself. So, all right, let's see what we get from Lumen here to say an alter ego. Here we go.
Certainly, Santa's tough-sounding alter ego could be Chris Crash, a name that maintains a festive nod while suggesting a formidable presence. As Chris Crash, he embodies the strength and resilience of the season, ready to tackle any challenge with a hearty mix of holiday cheer and unyielding determination.
Can I just?
Chris Crash.
Ross is losing it over here.
I think Chris Kringle does the same thing. I'm just gonna do.
No, Chris Crash sounds like a rapper name from.
No, it's like Chris Crash is like,
Chris Crash will make you jump.
but it's like two white guys that have a group called Chris Crash.
I think we just need to keep doing this. Like,
This is the new show, actually.
Let's get 10 more, and we're going to use all of them.
You know what? Actually, that's not what we're going to do. What we're going to do is we're going to give Maddie one, and then we're going to give Ross one. That's what we'll do. Are you good with?
No, I'm not good with any of those.
You don't like Chris Crash?
I don't like Chris Crash. I don't like Yule Cloak Frost, and I don't like Nicholas the Silent. Out of all those, I'd take Nicholas the Silent.
Great.
You said it.
Next.
I'm gonna just do it. Yeah.
All right. Well, if you want Nicholas the Silent, that's fine. We're
do
going to come up with.
Nicholas the
We're going to give you an alter ego for you, Maddie, as well.
Oh, I need an alter ego. Okay. Yeah.
An alter ego. Also, okay, yeah, let's do that. For the record, I actually like Chris Crash.
I liked it. I liked it too.
Chris Crash. They're both spelled with a K too.
Even better.
I feel like the Nicholas the Silence is going to be some great moments for
It's going to be
jokes.
good. It's going to be good. All right, Krampus, let's get you yours from Lumen.
For Krampus, a fitting alter ego could be Grinch Grumble, a name that playfully nods to his mischievous and fearsome nature while incorporating a hint of holiday mischief.
Now you
As
know what it
Grinch
feels
Grumble,
like.
he can embrace his role as the mischievous enforcer of festive discipline, blending his iconic menace with a touch of sly humor.
Grinch Grumble.
Okay, no, here's the thing. I kind of love it because it's like my character is a halfling. So usually it's like going to, like, people aren't expecting her to be like Krampus, right? Like the person, it's like, that's a Christmas elf. It's like, yep, it's me, Grinch Grumble. Like, it's like a fake, like, or, if we hate it, we can try another one.
I mean, like, if Jason hates it, we're going to pressure him into it. But if you hate it, you could pick another one. If
whatever.
You know,
Yeah.
Let's hear another one, and then I'll choose between those two.
Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try to have Lumen do something where they're gonna give us one, but one that's not like Chris Clash or Grinch Grumble, where it starts with the same letter twice.
Yeah,
And
just like,
alliteration.
I just want like a
alliteration,
name
yeah.
like Steve.
Yeah, well, let's try it. All right, let's see. Let's see, Lumen.
Certainly, Krampus could adopt the alter ego Cole Spite, a name that captures his
Cole
role
Spite.
as the harbinger of holiday consequences while hinting at his fiery displeasure with those who stray from the festive spirit. This moniker allows Krampus to embrace a persona that is both intimidating and deeply rooted in the lore of Christmas mischief.
I dig.
Coal spite.
Coal. Is it coal spite or coal like COAL?
Like coal, like the
coal spite.
The coal
Okay.
you put like inside.
I dig.
Yeah.
I dig. I'm taking. All right. Put it on a T-shirt, gang.
Stamp
Coal
of
spite.
approval. Coal spite.
Krampus Coal Spite.
Exhaustion
It's
makes
just your
cowards of
natural
us
last
all.
name.
Yeah, it's just my last. Yeah, it's like we're all coming up with alter egos. Krampus thinks this is like, why are we going in disguise? Like, whatever.
I'll
I'm
just use my last name. Just call me Coal Spite.
Nobody knows that that's their last name.
Yeah,
until
Lisa says
recently,
like,
though.
I've worked with you guys for hundreds of years, and you guys don't know my last name.
Yeah, that's right. It's because you.
I thought it was Child Biter.
That was my mother's maiden name.
Oh, okay. It all makes sense.
That was my mother.
Why do you also know my social? Like, how did she get? She's like Santa scam calling Krampus.
All right, let's get one for Jolly Kindle.
Yeah, I was. If you haven't already started asking, I was thinking we would have something because I kind of have to hide two aliases,
Oh yes.
right? So I need to hide the fact
Gord
that I'm
Kindle.
Jolly Kindle and that I was because someone might recognize me as the former Gord Lord.
Oh yes.
Or what if it's like an old alias that he had as the Gord Lord? Like, so it's something real spooky.
Ooh, but then they might recognize him. Let's just.
I don't know.
Let's see. So
Like
we want to consider
Jack.
that we want to get one. let's see what Lumen comes up with.
In a world where Jolly Kindle needs to hide from both Christmas and Halloween, he might take on the alter ego Hollow Embervale. This name combines the warmth and light of his original persona with an enigmatic and shadowy aspect, allowing him to navigate the realms of both festive cheer and eerie mystery with subtlety and intrigue.
Hollow.
Hiding from both holidays, he's just Cupid.
Hollow.
It's a different holiday altogether.
Now you know what it feels like, Rod.
Yeah, I kind of feel like
Although I'm really starting to like Nicholas the Silent.
It's starting to grow on you, isn't it?
It's tight. It rules.
It's actually pretty good.
I feel like is this something that you would sell as a scented candle name, maybe? Like, Hollow Ember.
You know what I
Vale.
it is. You know what I would realize that what we've done in the past is I actually just asked the AI assistant to be like, just bullet out like 3 or 4, and what we've been doing the last little while has just been like, give me one, give me a different one, give me a different one. So
I think your name should start with the word the.
You think
Yeah.
it should be the? I'm also not against alliteration. I know everyone else is, but I kind of like it.
okay, well, okay, so let's see here.
But then
I'm gonna
you can't
ask-
do
Crash,
the.
we'll make
it jump.
So let's do
Get freaky with it.
let's do four names. Can have an alliteration and
Can means will.
yeah, may also see what happens here.
I don't know, I just like I'm
Kevin.
hoping
Ooh, I
like
like
one
Kevin.
of them. I'm just hoping like one of them is just like some random
Yeah.
guy's name.
Again, Jack.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's see this. I'm gonna try a different way, and then let's see how this goes.
Of course. Here are 4 alter ego names for Jolly Kindle. 1. The Ember Enigma. 2. Hearth Haze. 3. Flicker Phantom. 4. The Solstice Spectre.
Those last 2 aren't bad.
I like the Solstice Spectre because it especially kind of like I feel like it kind of can be multi-seasonal in a way, which your character is.
It feels a little bit like I think I'm being a spy and I'm going to be really cool with these names. Like,
Yeah. Oh, I mean that's all of these.
Yeah, clearly.
You were the Gord Lord, so if we did something with Gord, like Gordon.
What do you think, Ross?
Gordon.
yeah, this is too. You wanted us a simple name, right? Your uncle will.
Everything.
Your uncle will love it
You will. How do you know my uncle?
because you talked
Have I
about
talked
him
about
last
him? Okay,
time.
I was
Yeah.
like, what?
I think you mentioned he really likes being named Gordy, but I mean that's.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hey, Gordy,
But
you're
actually-
listening.
I actually think just Gordon. Yeah, I think we can just do Gordon. Yeah,
I am Nicholas the Silent.
Yes.
Cole.
Cole Spite.
I'm Gordon.
All right.
Okay, I think we're good. If we want to do one final pass of like any other questions, concerns, or anything that we want to address.
Yes, there's
Oh yeah,
I have two very important questions.
Okay, two very important
One
questions.
is for you.
Okay, go.
One is for Lumen. The one for you is everyone else is getting some multi-classing.
Yeah.
Are we getting additional levels?
Oh yeah, we'll give
EM.
them additional
How
levels.
many levels are we?
levels?
How
We're
many
at
times
level
did we level
12.
up?
I haven't decided.
Okay.
We might have to do that one between sessions.
We
'cause
could
I'll
do
figure
that
out what
between
is.
sessions.
But yes,
Okay.
that's a great question.
The reason that's important to me is I'm thinking I also would like
Yeah.
another class. I really like where we were going with this arcane stuff, but I don't like wizards.
Do sorcerer.
Oh,
It's like same spellcaster
Yeah,
too.
sorcerer.
Same spellcasting skill.
Yeah. Charisma-based caster.
Here's my thing.
Okay, Lumen.
Well, here's my issue. Here's my issue with asking Lumen is we basically have eliminated all the other options
Yeah,
because we have cleric, druid, paladin. I mean, I guess you could be a monk or something.
Or
Fighter,
bard.
but like-
Bard is a charisma caster.
Yeah. Do you want to be a music
You know what?
boy or do you want to be a
Let's ask
Sparky
Lumen.
Boom Man?
Let's-
What I'd
oh,
really like to ask Lumen about this is everyone else got like a cool subclass. I would like a cool subclass related that is not a wizard, that is related to the arcane studies that I've been doing over the last year.
Oh, okay.
Artificer would be.
Oh.
Well, let's ask Lumen.
Well, does Lumen have the expanded Unearthed Arcana?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
maybe.
Yes, definitely maybe.
Definitely maybe. So we want Joy Kindle to have a cool subclass that you can have.
Yeah.
Related to the arcane, related to your research.
It's
that you've done.
arcane research.
A subclass to his new multi-class class. That's not
Yes.
a cleric, druid, paladin, rogue, warlock, or wizard.
Or wizard.
That's like 3 left. It's like monk would be crazy. Like that's like such a weird. Only rogue and paladin is weird
fighter?
too.
Yeah.
I hope it's bard.
I do think it's
I
between
know.
bard and sorcerer.
Let's
Yeah.
see. Let's
Charisma
see.
caster.
Okay, here we go.
For Joy Kindle's arcane research and multiclassing needs, consider the Artificer class, specifically
Oh.
the Artillerist subclass.
Artillery.
This subclass focuses on crafting magical devices and harnessing arcane energy in inventive ways, allowing Joy Kindle to create powerful eldritch cannons and unleash explosive spells, perfectly blending his love for arcane research with a flair for innovation.
So Santa's got a workshop.
Yeah,
and
but
Jolly
do you
Kindle's
want-
now got a
I think
workshop.
artillerist
Y'all.
is one of their subclasses already.
Yeah,
though.
but do you want to theme the artillerist, or do we want to create a whole new one?
Around like toy making.
I would love to. Yeah, I'd love. Well, I mean, I kind of want it to be about around these creepy lanterns,
Sure, yeah,
but
I
I
mean,
don't
yeah.
know. I'd be like, what do I do? Like, just make a bunch of ice sculptures
No,
and put
have-
Christmas souls in them.
have her do a subclass called the glimmering lantern subclass.
Well, let's see. Hold on. I want to see if he'll pull from his history real quick here. Let's ask Lumen. I'm gonna ask Lumen if we can theme the subclass so it ties to the history of the things that you've learned about, like the traditions and the other themes that you had as part of during your time. All right, here we go.
Certainly, for Joy Kindle's arcane-themed subclass, consider the Artificer, Festive Fabulist. This subclass draws inspiration from ancient holiday traditions and lore, allowing him to craft magical devices that capture the spirit of seasonal myths. His eldritch cannons could take the form of enchanted snow globes or festive lanterns, and his spells could include whimsical effects like conjuring illusory snowfall or wreaths of protective holly, blending his arcane expertise with the rich tapestry of holiday history.
We're all over the place tonight. Like, sometimes, like Lumen talks, and we're like,
What?
that was powerful.
Lumen, that was amazing.
Yeah, and then like it's like, no.
The festive
You don't
fabulous?
want to be a fabulist?
The festive
I
fabulous.
love it. It makes
We
it sound
were-
like a fashion designer.
I kept pushing to
Bibbidi
be like,
bobbidi boo, y'all.
make the lore
Dark and
creepier.
arcane.
Dark and arcane. Festive fabulous.
That's right.
I actually kind of love that it's like got this like crazy name and then it's like dark powers of evil.
All right. I can give it one last shot, and then we can wrap. You want to give it?
Like, one last shot, and then we've got to go to bed.
Yes.
All right. Let's try a new subclass, not the artillerist.
and also sounds cool. Try that.
Really keen. It's got to be the bee's knees.
What was the name of those? What were the name of those other festivities? There was the Glimmering Lantern Walk. Oh, the Feast of Frostfire.
Yeah, Feast of Frostfire, Glimmering Lantern Walk.
All right, let's see if we can bring those in.
But you know what? I just want to say, as much as we all may not have gotten exactly what we wanted tonight
For Christmas?
and for the Christmas season episode, character creation episode, this is still better than Thorn Stormwind.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't know what you're talking about. I feel great.
Oh, you were great. Yeah. Both of you.
all right.
All of us.
Let's see what we got here for a different one.
For a custom subclass that ties into the eerie and mystical aspects of traditions like the Glimmering Lantern Walk or the Feast of Frostfire, consider the Wizard, Frostfire Illuminator.
Oh, no.
This subclass focuses on harnessing the spectral and chilling energies of winter festivals. Lantern of Shadows, Joy Kindle can create a magical lantern that casts eerie light, revealing hidden paths and secrets. Frostfire Conjuration, he can summon ghostly flames that chill and illuminate, dealing cold damage while providing spectral illumination. Winter's Veil, as a protective measure, Joy Kindle can cloak himself and allies in a shimmering frost, granting resistance to cold damage and advantage on saving throws against.
Okay.
It looks like you're going to be a fabulous.
We didn't want to do a wizard.
You know what? I think we just do it. Let's roll with it.
No, wait, hold on. I did one more, and I know we're close here, but I did one more. Okay. Let's try this one.
Artificer, Lantern Keeper, Lantern of the Lost. At 3rd level, you create a magical lantern that sheds ghostly light in a 30-foot radius. As a bonus action, you can command the lantern to reveal hidden paths or invisible creatures within its light.
Okay, this is better.
Additionally, the lantern can cast dim light in an additional 30-foot radius. Frostfire Infusion. At 5th level, you learn to infuse your creations with the essence of Frostfire. You can spend an infusion slot to imbue a weapon or armor with chilling flames, granting it an additional 1d6 cold damage on attacks or resistance to cold damage. Spectral Guide. Starting at 9th level, you can call upon a spectral guide, a spirit from ancient festivals, to aid you. Once per long rest, you can summon this guide to provide advantage on wisdom, perception, checks and immunity to being frightened for 1 hour. Veil of the Lantern. At 15th level, your lantern gains the ability to project an aura of protection. As an action, you can activate the lantern's veil, granting you and allies within 10 feet resistance to all damage types for 1 minute.
Oh.
This feature can be used once per long rest. This subclass allows Joy Kindle to embrace the mystical and protective aspects of winter traditions, using his arcane talents to guide and guard his allies.
Okay.
I will take all 15 levels.
Yes,
of those,
I know you will.
Those abilities. That's
So,
great.
what we're gonna do?
I like the Lantern Keeper.
No,
That's
I like
cool.
the Lantern
it's
Keeper.
the best
Cool.
one. For
It's
sure.
actually it's like super interesting. Like I think it's an awesome like support class idea of being able to be like it's like kind of like a bardic aura kind of situation without the music. You have your little lantern.
Yeah, and we all know Jolly Kindle is a great support character.
That's right.
know.
That's right.
And it could be a jack-o'-lantern.
It could be. It could be a
Oh,
jack-o'-lantern.
that's fun.
It is.
It's so fun.
All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I don't want us to be super rigid for the classes and like the levels. So we are gonna, we'll let you multi-class, but I
Can we
think
mess around with
you
it
can
on our
mix around like the total like number of levels of like how many you want to
So
take.
if I was 12 levels of cleric, I can drop that down to like 7 and then add.
Yeah, but I think we can probably say either level 12 or we can even bump it a couple levels. I'm okay with that if we wanted to go like 13 or 14.
The 14 levels of Christmas.
Yeah, so the 14 levels of Christmas. My big thought on that is what has happened as the DM's in lore explanation is that when you guys were dealing with the time rifts, your power shifted,
Okay.
right?
We do love time rifts.
We love
on this
time
show.
rifts on this show. So many time rifts. I will make sure there are no time rifts in the next episode.
Just snow drifts.
Just snowdrifts.
I love it.
So that's what we got for today, everybody. That's our character creation. We have Santa Claus, Krampus, and Jolly Kindle, who will be joining us in our next episode to find out what crazy new adventure they're going to have. I'm so excited that we're revisiting characters for the first time. It seems appropriate for Christmas.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And, well, not just characters. I really enjoyed these characters. And like we were even talking about them even throughout the year.
Yeah.
You know, we've been talking about them. So this is so cool I've been wanting to revisit these guys.
Yeah. And then just a huge thank you to Quest Portal for sponsoring this season of Adventure AI and for providing us with the Lore Keeper Lumen as well. So thank you, Quest Portal, for having us show off what your AI can do and for being part of our show.
All right. We'll catch you guys next time.